And hello, everybody. Welcome to Adventure Rolls Revenants Wake. We are so glad that you are here with us, continuing on this adventure, especially to see what's going to become of our friend Gideon. And speaking of which, when last we left our heroes, our party had arrived within the city of Marcinburg, and after a touching reunion between the sisters of Rosa and Ophelia, and figuring out their various plans and what was going on between the two of them while they were apart, as well as even what's going on with their family and the cult of Dendar. The party, unfortunately, the following day, found that one of their companions, Gideon, was not being woken up despite the party's best efforts. Realizing that this was most likely the result of the cult of Dendar, Ophelia, understanding and having a potential concoction, decided to go ahead and head to a forest north of the city, potentially detecting someone on their trail or at least spotting them. Our heroes found the material components needed, as well as the cult activity, as they were using arcane fire and a soul gem to enhance and empower their spell of sleep upon Gideon himself. And finding out various information that they indeed had possible connections to Thalys. But the underlings were somewhat helpful, though still lacked crucial information since their leader was killed. However, you managed to bring them back, and it is currently night in the city of Marcinburg. You also should be mentioned you found a ziggurat in the northern woods. And from there, as the city is coming to a calm, the stars are up in the sky with some clouds passing by, but not many. We jump to Gideon. As you are currently... You went to rest for the night. Sleep came to you as finally, after many 10-day being on the road and being in countless peril, there's almost this sense of comfort being in the bounds of a garrison such as the Purple Dragon Knights of Marcinburg. They are great warriors. This is clearly a great place to rest. However, as you come to consciousness, or what you think is consciousness, you open up your eyes, and once again, you find yourself in a vast wasteland of gray dirt and charred trees that lack any semblance of leaves. The skies up above are just black with clouds, almost like a storm is rolling up ahead. What do you do?
Well, nightmares aren't a stranger to me, so I take a second and just sort of orient myself. I feel like I'm waking up, but do I recognize this as another nightmare? Like a normal nightmare?
I would say at this point, go ahead and make a perception check.
That'd be lucky 13.
13. You've definitely seen this area before, and you've even kind of recognized this nightmare. But there's something strange and off about it. You feel like you definitely should be waking up, but you're not.
Pinch myself.
There's not really any effect. But I will say, as you are kind of pinching yourself, you almost look at your hand, and you do see the back of your hand where the Raven Queen symbol is indeed glowing.
Maiden, I really didn't mean to piss you off again. Did I say something to upset you? Is that why you're keeping me here?
when you say that, you hear almost off in the distance behind you, "She's not keeping you here."
Flip around.
As you do, you see a very familiar face. A human woman, seemingly adorned in armor of sorts, brandishing the symbol of Lathander. Her face is... the hair is just caked to her face. It's almost like this blackened ooze and bits of blood are almost caking on, causing the hair to cake to her face.
All right. Where are we then? Why is this different?
The figure's head kind of turns to the right. Kind of gingerly points a hand and a finger and looks over to you. To the right.
Are you okay?
What do you think?
Hang tough, I'm coming for you. Does he have his weapons on him?
Doesn't... oh, Gideon.
Yeah.
Your glaive is indeed on your back.
I just understand, right? Is this Hope or is it someone else?
Based upon the various visage, even though it is kind of... her face is kind of muddied and obscured, you can definitely tell that this is at least Hope in some capacity.
Yeah. If it wasn't for them, I'd stay here in this moment forever. I'll be back. And kind of like starting to walk in the direction she pointed, he like kind of keeping his eyes on her and just taking in everything that she looks like now.
Yeah. And as you continue to walk, she slowly watches you. And as you get further away from her, she slowly follows you as well. But keeping her distance, usually about 30 feet or so. And as you continue on in this particular path, again, just gnarled and twisted trees, just ash just blowing by. You look over and you do see off on the distance, I'll say at this point, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Natural 20, 23.
23. As you are looking, going about looking, you see, again, just ahead of you, a familiar elven form, adorned in a cloak, but again appearing bloodied and just this black ooze just over them. Kind of turns, you hear the snapping and creaking noise as his head turns. Why you come?
I don't know why I'm here right now. I'm trying to make it to y'all, though. Cesaria?
Looks, no, this is Yeah,
Thorn?
this is Thorn.
Gotcha. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, but with that, he then just lifts his hand and continues to point.
One for you guys. Sorry. Do you know where you are? Are you with others?
The others are ahead.
He's pushing forward.
Eventually, as you go on, again, Thorn and Hope are remaining back. You eventually come to almost like a cliff face of sorts, with a clear incline into almost like a basin that is just completely empty, save for any dirt and trees that are just lining the ground, just logs completely plastered to the ground, almost like a massive force put them there. Very much like the area around Mount St. Helens. And sitting on the edge, you see your familiar halfling companion Lyra, and then the wood elf or wild elf ranger Arya. They're sitting there. Halflings, about time you made it.
Well, you know me, I'm always late for things.
Arya looks down. Yes. Even to the detriment of others.
Yeah, you know me, I always put my foot in my mouth.
Can you save them? Or will you fail them like you did us?
I don't know. I'll do my best. They've saved me more than I've saved them. And they have family too that are in danger. So all of you, I don't know who's doing this to us. Give you peace and rest.
So at this point, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me real quick.
0, yeah. If someone has wisdom saving throw things on the future. 11.
11. Your hand kind of flashes, and there's like a little bit of, not necessarily pain, but you definitely do feel a little bit of heat. And you look down, but then as you look at, you see almost forming in the bottom of this, in the very center of this basin, there appears to be like an ashen formation forming. It looks to be almost humanoid in height, potentially in structure, but it's hard to tell from this distance.
Where's the basin compared to like all of us?
It's basically right in front of you, so if you are able to easily climb down, but it's still probably be about a good 60 feet away to the very center. So you're right on the edge of it.
I don't know what's happening here, but it is nice to all be together again. Even in this form. And then just slowly start going forward. Kind of brings out the Lathander medal like that he's been wearing around his neck and just holding on to it a bit.
As you slowly start to make your way, you just hear the ground almost shaking and shuddering as there's various steps of a giant beast off in the distance. And eventually you approach this figure, and it definitely appears to be almost statue and like, as though the figure itself has their back facing you, wearing a cloak, hiding their visage. Seems to be made out of almost ash itself, has risen from the ground.
Well, my name's Gideon LeBlanc. Who might you be?
We're going to jump to the rest of the party. As you all have managed to safely, having handed over the prisoners, you managed to arrive back at the garrison. Keelik is there guarding your various animal companions. He looks, well, the good news is there really hasn't been any major disturbances this day. So, did you all get the equipment necessary?
Yeah. Yep. And definitely figured out what was going on with that too. So, it's not good. I think we gotta wake him up like ASAP.
Excellent. Do any of you know how to make it?
No. Sis, did you hear how you make it, or am I winging this?
So she goes, truthfully, potions and things like that is not where I'm necessarily good at, but you might have to wing it a little bit. At that point, Keelik kind of raised her hand. I have experiences with various concoctions and potions along these lines. It sounds like you're making some kind of antidote. I know the basics of that. I can help guide you in that process.
Please.
Perfect.
I just like lay out the ingredients that we got.
He's gonna go ahead. Keelik is going to take a look. He's gonna look and go like, all right. So what you're going to do is you're gonna want to crush these up, and then put these into a fine powder. Boil them first, and he just keeps giving you the various steps to do it. So you'll go ahead and make a. This will be a potions. So it'll be which you are proficient in though in potion. You have a potion maker.
I have a herbalism kit.
This will work for that.
Okay.
So you'll get. So it'll be this will actually be intelligence plus proficiency for that with advantage since Keelik is assisting you.
Oh, thanks, Keelik.
Guidance you also.
Oh, thanks.
I'm here to cheer you on, but I can't do anything.
In a second. I'm gonna use my wheel also, because I did not roll that great.
Fair enough.
Sorry, mathing. That's not right. Sorry. Hold on. I just did it wrong again. 20.
All
with
right.
all the other stuff attached to it.
All right. So eventually, you do spend some time. You follow Keelik's instructions, and you come up with a solid, almost pretty viscous liquid. So it is very thick, but it is definitely ingestible, and you kind of have it almost like in a little bowl, like a little wooden bowl.
I think we should just dump it down his mouth. That's what I'm thinking.
Absolutely. We'll need to get him into the proper position to be able to go ahead and ingest. Probably hold him down because you never know what happens when someone wakes up from their sleep.
Yeah. He gets a little...
He does hit when he wakes up.
Okay. Well, in that instance, Ophelia and Alize, would you be the ones to be able to attempt to hold him down then?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay. Resivin, do you want to try?
I'll play some music that he might be able to recognize. Maybe it will help. And I'll kind of do like a little soft bone flute song to draw him back.
Fair enough. I'll say go ahead and make a performance check. Just to go ahead and roll because it's fun.
That landed in my tray. Okay, 18.
18. All right. Noted. All right, in that instance, as you go ahead, Ophelia gets on one side and kind of tries to hold him down. Alize, you're on the other.
Mm-hmm.
Rosa slowly starts to pour this liquid down Gideon's throat as Resonance off in the distance and providing entertainment and a dinner.
Rosa's like going, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Like she's kind of like muttering it in his ear. She looks really nervous that it was too late or different things like that.
I'll play the song he plays. The song he's been working on.
Yeah!
I'll play that song.
There we go.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Hey, that's copyright infringement, my friend. I'm suing you.
Yeah, he was up because of that. Lawyers.
Cease and desist, my friend.
Plot twist, Gideon is just Nintendo. But anyway, all right. So as all this is going on, Gideon, you're hearing things almost off in the distance, voices of sorts, and very familiar music as you're facing this figure. Almost in a very odd shape. You do see them turn around, but it seems like their face almost does it in a way where their face goes through the hood, and as a result, they shift, where their back is now where it should be, and their front and their face is facing you. And you see a very familiar high elven mage. You know exactly who I am, Gideon.
Is this Thalos?
You recognize this as Thalos?
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. You're much uglier in person.
I look forward to hearing the results of you potentially being trapped here for eternity.
You see, that's the one difference between someone like you and me. I have friends.
Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. So,
thank you for the advantage. 14.
14. So
Still probably won't work, but
with what everyone else rolled, you eventually feel this presence, and soon you just look at Thalos and you just such tripe. But at that moment, your eyes snap awake. And at that point, I'm going to have I imagine it's probably a pretty violent wake up, Gideon.
slightly.
All right, I'll say Alize and Ophelia will go ahead and make this would actually be strength saves. So, dang Ophelia.
13, which is good for her because it's a -1.
Yep.
So,
Even as a ranger for a strength save?
yeah, strength saves -1. I rolled a 14.
I thought rangers were proficient in strength saving throws.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
It's a negative. I mean, I have I have an 8. So,
Okay, guess I'm mistaken then. So, all right. But with that, as you're going, eventually, Alice, you do lose a little bit of grip, but Ophelia manages to hold actually pretty strong onto Gideon. But you do manage to wake up, and Gideon, you look around and you see your friends, Ophelia and Keelik, as well as all the various animal companions around and bark just around Keelik, almost like a Disney princess.
You just all hear him go, your wife, I had one more. Yeah. Am I awake? Or has it done the drink? It's like, dang, you got a strong grip.
You're good. Oh my gosh, you're back. I'm so relieved. Oh my gosh. I'm like probably like I was like in the middle of patting your face awake.
I'm good. Well, all right. Hello. I feel that one.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling?
I mean, is it time to get up for breakfast or something?
Wait,
What's the
count
party?
backwards from 20.
ZWX?
No, oh my gosh. Oh
20,
my
19,
gosh.
18, 17.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
Okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
3. Told myself can't prank you anymore. It was a 7, now it's a 6.
Good trick question.
13.
Depends if you count thumbs. Technically speaking, someone told me thumbs aren't fingers. That's yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're back.
I think I'm fine. Oh.
Into the corner like, huh?
What? Wait a second.
Oh no.
I'm a monster.
My entire life is a lie.
I'm all thumbs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one felt real.
Okay.
Not normally
What
like that.
happens?
I mean, started off sort of the same, except, face to face with nightmarish ash versions of a former party, pointing me to Dallas in the middle, looking like, I don't even know, ash and charcoal or something. I'll say Voldemort, but I don't think Gideon knows who Voldemort is.
So you saw Thalos though.
Yeah, got a good licking in on that one. A good insult. I was trying to do vicious mockery, but nothing really seemed to be working.
Does that mean he knows we are here?
Most likely. Or at least, I mean, the dream. But he's aware of us. All right.
Well, they had to be if you were targeted like this.
Yeah, safe to assume
Targeted?
so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was intentional. Apparently.
What do you mean?
Like Dendar
We-
and Thalos teamed up.
Another team up?
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah. We
Well,
had
just
to
need stop
go
giving each other's
find.
numbers.
I know. Everyone's interconnected. Anyways, we went to go get the ingredients to make a potion to help wake you up. And we had to go find these particular flowers.
How long have I been
But
asleep?
just
All
most
day.
of the day.
All night, all day, till now.
Is that why my back hurt? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Cal, like, on your back.
Right there. Right there. Yeah, that's perfect.
And then, while finding those flowers, we realized that there were cultist type activity. And we approached them and had to take
Let's fight
care
'em?
of. Yeah, we did. Ophelia
It's Rosa
can
look.
kick some.
She looks like off to the side.
I wasn't supposed to go off and do anything reckless now.
Reckless.
It wasn't
that was
reckless.
calculated.
It was picking flowers.
I'm proud of you guys. Well, thank you. for doing
Yeah.
that for me.
I'm sorry you couldn't come with us. I know you like to fight.
Especially cultist. That's okay. It was kind of worth it getting that one zinger on Dallas. That second one, I feel I had a good one for him too. You guys could have waited like 3 seconds. It would have been a real good one.
Well,
Like
I'm sorry.
your wife is going to say hi, something like that.
No,
say
we
hi to your
couldn't
wife.
wait. I know you're joking, but we couldn't wait because they were basically trying to keep you in that sleep so that Dendar could basically meet you there and keep you there indefinitely. So,
That's how Dendar operates.
huh?
Well, I mean, kind of tells us how Dundar operates. Gets them in their
Well-
dreams, yeah?
Well, I already knew that, but yeah.
I don't know, got them in the dreams.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like the
yeah,
whole
that's
point of her. That's why, and
Oh.
that's probably how they were controlling the whole stuff with my parents.
How do they get the bodies as well then? It's just in the dream.
To keep them permanently. I think this one seems like a team up though with Thalos because they were using arcane fire and a soul
An arcane
gem.
fire?
Yeah. And a soul gem to enhance the ritual to keep you asleep from a distance so that Dendar could come in. Normally they have poison and different things to keep them asleep,
Gotcha.
which is probably what they're doing with everybody else. But it seems that this was a special circumstance because they needed to send both parties needed to send a message. That's what the people we captured said.
All right.
and they're
Well, message received.
somewhere over there.
So
The Dundar
clearly,
people?
huh?
Dundar people?
Both Thalos and Dendar.
I mean,
A message.
with Alice's cultists, she said they're over there. Or just
Oh,
Dendar's cultists.
Dendar. Yeah, Dendar.
Dead.
Yeah, I got that teamed up on the message thing.
Oh,
I get it.
sorry. Yeah.
But it's a good
Yeah.
thing. It means that those people can't get to us in here. So that means it's just safe. I needed Talis' help get to me.
And now they have it, so.
And you stopped it. So means we're on the right track. Good job.
That means that we need to be on our toes, even more so while we're here.
That's what I
If
meant.
you were talking to him, then he knows.
Yeah, that we fixed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because have to do anything with his apprentice yet?
No.
Put
We'll
us
see how
off.
that goes tomorrow, perhaps. Or maybe not. That might actually give us our answer right there.
Yeah.
You might want to warn him tonight. Depending on what time it is. If Alice knows I'm free.
Well, we probably want to go report to the knights here and let them know.
Yeah, there's also another ziggurat that we found. I mean, we didn't go in it. The arcane fire was in a bunch of ruins. So that was just kind of out in the open, honestly, which was surprising. But
Well.
Kryn.
Someplace you hide something in plain sight. Well, that's good. Means we know where to go next.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we could see if his apprentice will meet us early. I don't really know what's going to happen with that, though. If we're a little spent from fighting, so if it turns into a fight, then I don't know how well that's going to go. So maybe we should wait.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Whenever.
Just don't want anything to happen with Alice, that's all.
Right.
But I'm fine with that. I mean, I guess I'm good to go. Is he exhausted at all? Or did he actually get a rest?
He would have had you would have had like the benefits of a rest in that you would have gotten hit points back, but not necessarily abilities, because it was very much it was a rough sleep.
Yeah. Okay. She was low anyway, but yeah. Well, I'm good enough fend if anything happens to us right now, but I'm fine watching while you guys rest.
I
If
guess
we need to do something, I am indefinitely ready to go.
actually, I think you did that right. Indefinitely? You mean you're like forever ready to go, like always?
No, I am indefinitely rather than out of definitely ready to go.
You're so close.
Oh, actually, it worked though. What you said.
Indefinitely is like forever and all time, eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does have to sleep. But you're definitely in, though.
Yes.
Good. Indefinitely. Well, I'm indefinitely ready as well, or out of definitely if we want to rest a little bit.
You know,
Well,
the
let's-
dictionary can only change as language evolves, so really we're just contributing to the future speech.
Thou hast a good idea. So, 100 years ago, they used to do that to wit stuff.
They didn't, but okay.
I mean, go read some old spell books and people act weird, you know? Who knows what they'll say in another 100, 200 years, you know?
Like dopers or something.
Yeah, that's
Dopers
weird.
is a good word.
I like that word.
Nosebleed.
Realities are breaking.
Hey, you went over there. Dopers will spread. It's a prophecy.
Dragon Demi went through a portal. I'm just saying she could bring it here.
400 years in the future, yes.
That's a prophecy.
Alize will meet
Can't
her.
wait for the first 6-7 vicious mockery, though. It's got to happen at some point.
I'm just ending the
It does.
I'm just ending the campaign if that happens. That's my breaking point as a DM.
Allowed to put you a 6-7 underground. No, okay. All right.
We can't say in magic this creature has 6 toughness, 7 whatever without people just giving you a dirty look.
No.
I'm swinging at you with a 6-7 monster. Can't say it anymore. It sucks. Anyway, sorry, tyrant rant over. Back to the game. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys going forward or are you guys resting?
I guess.
So
Well, out of character, I guess we could just see if it's possible, and if not, then that's that. And if it is a possibility, then we can talk about it.
I just want to let
The
the
way
officer
forward
know
is through the
here.
Dragonite, right? So we don't really have an option if he says no. So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I felt a sneeze coming. So as you guys go, you're gonna go find Randolph Kryn then.
Yeah.
Right. So you're able to find his office, and as you do, give a little knock, and you just hear, "Yes, come on in."
Hello?
As you enter in, you see him behind his desk handling various papers. Looks up, sees you. Gideon, glad to see you up on your 2 feet. Figure you all. Yeah, seems like it. But so what can I do for you all?
Question lit. Where did we drop off the people?
You dropped off them basically with the purple dragon knights at the garrison.
Not like down below. Okay, when we first got in.
Basically, there would have been guards.
Okay.
There would have been guards
I was
outside.
curious.
There would have been guards outside. You dropped them off with.
Okay.
But remember, we said we wanted to get lots of people aware of it too,
Yeah.
because inside stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So some stuff happens, and I awkwardly explain it because we just sent it to Gideon. So
that's
we don't
fair.
need to
Yeah.
explain it.
He looks at you and goes, "Well, that is absolutely concerning, though with cults not necessarily the most surprising. So this Thalys individual that we confirmed is Elrin. We are definitely looking into it. We're trying to keep a little bit of subterfuge, where people are less aware of what's going on, and that we're looking into things just with the nature of the watch and the like. The apprentice, regardless, is awaiting a meeting for you tomorrow. So we can keep that and just help keep that as a bit of a ruse. If you go tonight, the apprentice Hatham might see you, but I'm not sure if that would necessarily put him in danger or if he is dangerous or what have you. But again, as far as everything I can tell, Hatham is a good lad. Doesn't necessarily mean anyone any harm.
My fear is that if Alice knows I'm awake, Prentice could be in danger. I might have revved him up a little about not having friends.
Well, he is a mage after all, so I guess that would make sense. But as far as having him in danger, I mean, while it is indeed his apprentice and the like, if Thalos is as intelligent as you say he is, why would he go for his apprentice? Why would he go for anybody right now if he's aware that you're awake? He may not be aware that we know of his position, so why give it away?
He knows what I would do.
And how do you know and how does he know that you are aware of his apprentice?
That is fair. I
guess
assume if he knows
as
about
far
us,
as
though.
he's concerned, he doesn't know that we know about his cover.
Potentially. I'm just assuming he's always one step ahead.
Right.
Yeah, and the fact that we're here and Gideon was targeted. I mean, maybe I think less of we know his identity here and more that we assume that he's here.
That is certainly fair.
And we know that he's a powerful wizard. So who's the most powerful in the city? Everybody's going to point to this war mage like you did.
To be fair, though, if he thinks we're here for Dendar stuff, that's why he turned to them to focus on me anyway. Maybe he doesn't know about what we know.
You're right. I'm kind of wondering if we should keep up the ruse and just meet him tomorrow. Then that way, if there is something that goes on, I'd rather go in full strength versus already spending enough of things to help.
I'm sure you have back channels, my friend. Is there any way to send even a captain to warn another captain that you trust in the City Watch?
I wouldn't be necessarily sending a member of the City Watch.
Send one of your friends to go tip off one of their friends. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm sure your men know their men pretty well.
Absolutely. And I am, in fact, I was already getting ready to send some people out to see about taking care of things, or at least strengthening resolve, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I could be paranoid, but I'm sort of wondering if either there's someone in your ranks pretending, or if you have someone in your ranks that is with Thalos or Dendar.
I'd be surprised if a member of the Purple Dragon Knights would turn on their oath so easily against the Empire of Cormier. But I would look to the members of the Watch first and foremost. However,
our magics.
However, I did not get to my station by not heeding such warnings.
Well, yeah. Because, by the way, it was a purple night dragon that was like, you should go to this random location, and then... Yeah.
It was, but also you figured that he was just saying, hey, you're potentially just looking for a shop. This is a shop.
Yeah. Yeah. I think then we thought someone was following us after, though, so that's why she's saying all this.
No, absolutely.
I just wanted to make sure it was the right thing.
Yep. So, absolutely. So with that, he looks... However, I would not... As I said, I did not get to my station without heeding or being aware of such warnings. So, regardless, people are aware that 2 cultists have been captured.
Yeah.
They are aware that Gideon is awake. And they are aware and know that they have a meeting with the apprentice tomorrow. We could potentially use this as a bit of a ruse. Maybe try to capture or spring our own trap, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
regardless, I'll see about sending my own... We have a little bit of a faction up on the castle. I can send up some guards as a bit of a... Actually, they should probably be changing up rotation in a few hours or so. I could send up a new fresh and then exchange out a bit of more trustworthy ones that I know to be trustworthy tomorrow morning when you are up there. They won't necessarily meet you at the gate, but they'll definitely have their presence be known.
That'd be reassuring.
Yeah.
Then I'll surely make that as done.
Oh, by the way, we also picked up this, and she'll pull out the soul gem.
And what, pray tell, is this?
A soul gem. It was being used in the ritual.
I've heard of soul gems, but only by stuffy academics. I didn't necessarily pay attention beyond the phrase soul gem. Got lost in all that theory and stuff, and
Out of character question, for soul gems, it is like the soul of a person is in
Yeah.
there.
well, a soul can be captured in there, but usually if a soul, some soul gems are empty, but if a soul gem is being used for magical purposes and using to enhance, then usually that means that there is potentially a soul in there. Yes.
So, is it possible to are they conscious? Can you communicate with them? Is it more like inert?
You could certainly try.
Hello?
Yeah, I kind of want to actually, now that it's out on the table, she'd been distracted before trying to help Gideon. But she's like, can I pick it up? Can I?
I mean, you brought it here for me. I don't...
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're done looking at it. Okay, thanks. And I want to
Get out of my way.
yeah, see, is there something in here? Can I communicate with it?
I'll say make an Arcana check as you're kind of examining it to see about its various properties.
Try using your soul to try and reach out to it, and I'll give you a bardic inspiration. I've used all 3 of mine on you.
Amazing. Wow, that's so high now. Hold on.
For Arcana.
I rolled a 5 on the die. 18. 29.
29.
Whoa.
So, obviously a 5 on the D6, so...
So,
Oh, I think meant on the D20. I was
I
like, dang,
did
that's
too.
some
I was like,
modifiers.
what?
no, I
there.
rolled 15.
Oh, okay.
5.
Nice.
Great.
So as you're kind of examining this and looking, holding up against a little bit of the lights and a little bit of the fire, at one point you swear you do see a little bit of a... it does seem to be a little bit more solid than what you had normally expect a gem of this kind to be. But even then, you swear you see a little bit of a sliver of light that doesn't seem to be originating from any light source. So you believe that there might be something or someone in there. Possibly you could communicate that to them, but the how is unsure.
I just
Start yelling at
hold it and be like, hello, in my mind, trying to communicate to connect to it.
It's
Does it do
me.
anything?
Yeah, as you're kind of reaching out, trying to connect to it, nothing really happens.
Okay.
You hear anything, Rosa?
Yeah, she's like, mm-mm. I think there is something in here, though. It definitely seems like it. Or someone, I should say.
Mind if I take a look? I'll take out my pearl. And and cast Identify.
Roll for mishap.
Exactly. So,
Get your table mark.
You're now transported into the mishap world, and every spell you do. No!
yeah,
Oh my gosh, Rosa would be destroyed.
I would mentally be destroyed.
The
As
third timeline.
yep, as you are examining it, you do capture that yes, this is indeed a soul gem, and it's its various properties where it has the ability to trap souls within it, and therefore when that happens, an individual can use said gem to either enhance magic in different ways. As far as that is concerned, you can tell that there is indeed a soul that has been trapped inside of this gem. The how to release it that's where it kind of eludes you a little bit, as it almost varies from gem to gem as to how it's released, because the stronger the gem, the stronger the soul will require probably a different method and different ritual than a smaller gem, which typically breaking a smaller gem for a smaller soul will usually require a big one. However, one that contains like the soul of an ancient dragon will require a much stronger something else, for instance.
What do you get the idea using it to power any magic would harm the soul or like use up any of the soul, or is it just like an infinite power source?
You
that
get
activates the gem? With
Identify, you would gather that indeed it is a limited resource. So once once the soul is up, or it loses power, the soul is basically been expended.
And nothing out of that information on how to potentially contact or talk to the soul.
Not out of Identify.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right. There's something in there. Whatever they were powering was just sapping some of its energy. We need to get them out. Don't know how though.
Yeah.
After breaking it would be enough, but I mean, I don't know if the soul's anywhere to go.
Yeah.
No.
Resident, do you think you might be able to try?
He'll reach his hand out and just say, "I'll take it for now." So
I think
I'll
it's
just
the
grab it.
best place with you.
The moment you grab it, Resident, you just hear, "Hello?"
Oh!
Is this just in my head?
It's in your head. It's in your head.
And I'll just
Bestie?
hello, just like in my head. I'll say it back.
Who is this? How are you speaking to me?
And I'll close my eyes so I can like represent that something's happening to everyone else, but just like hand up like I'm okay. And my name is Revenant, and I want to help you.
My name is Rin. R-Y-N.
What happened?
I don't know. I was just members of the Lord's Alliance sent out here, and suddenly there was darkness. I'd expected to be sent to the heavenly realms to be one with Tyr, but instead I just found myself, when darkness faded, it almost became green, and I kept hearing these voices and chanting, being burned away by fire, almost losing my essence. I wanted to scream, but I could not.
I'm gonna ask, what year was that?
1514. the current year.
And remind me when we are. That's our current year. Okay. So I'll just say out loud, Rin, part of the Lord's Alliance, was trapped. Just seeing if anybody recognizes that.
I'll say everyone. Obviously, Resman, this would make sense that you wouldn't know this. Go ahead and make history checks. Even Alize, this is a name that go.
History. Okay.
Yeah, Resman, you can make it. You can certainly make it if you. You could certainly try.
I'm proud of
I won't get it, but
Ophelia and Kit, not Kit, Keelik, have no idea.
yeah.
I got a 9.
Okay.
3 down to a 1.
Okay. And Alize.
18.
Okay. Alize, this actually kind of makes sense that out of everyone here, you would be the one most familiar with the Lord's Alliance. The Lord's Alliance is effectively a combined, not necessarily a confederacy, but a confined union of an alliance between 3 cities on the Sword Coast. Well, in this timeline, 2 cities, because one went kaboom. It is combined efforts between that of Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, and Neverwinter traditionally. However, in this timeline, it is strictly between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
For those curious, the tribunal that Edgin stands in front of in the D&D movie, those are representatives of the Lord's Alliance. So, just to give context. So,
And I remember Alize being shocked that
yes.
Neverwinter was gone.
Yes. So
Okay.
Alize would, given her union with with Evermeet, she would actually have a lot of connections with the Lord's Alliance. So she would be very much aware of who they are, and agents typically function on the Sword Coast, but they can go to the interior of Faerun for any number of reasons, especially if they sense potential dangers that could threaten that alliance.
Yeah. Former party member was a member too, so.
And as you said, that Randolph does have kind of a surprised expression as well. But go ahead, Alize.
So she must have been from the Sword Coast. From one of those cities. Well, I guess either. Neverwinter's gone. She's a long way from home. Or they're from a long way from home. I can't hear the voice.
Is that someone notable? I don't recognize it.
Is the name actually ringing? I don't.
Rin? No. The name Rin, no. The title Lord's Alliance Agent is the only thing that rings a bell.
Mm.
Yeah. It's just who the agency, Lord's Alliance, Evermeet. We have some contacts here and there. I mean, I've dealt with some of them through the Feywilds over the years, and then when I was on this side, but I mean, that was 500 something odd years ago, so those connections are faded, but I've had more recent exchanges with the contacts on my end. I haven't heard of any of them going missing necessarily, but
Don't know them. The only Lord's Alliance person I heard of was Jonathan. That's just from all the Bard stories.
I'll ask Rin, where were you when this happened?
I was in the Dalelands. I believe a place called not far from here, called High Moon.
High moon and high noon or whatever we said.
No.
What day was it?
What is the day currently?
What is it?
It's the 21st. It's the 21st of Flame Roll.
Okay. So 21st Flame rule?
Probably would have been... I was sent here at the beginning of the summer. As far as... would have been about the first of Kythorn is when I was sent out. Making it here... It's probably sent, maybe a 10-day ago is when all this happened.
So, 10 days ago?
Yeah.
That's when this happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Rin was... This happened 10 days ago in high noon.
So, super recent.
I'm not asking the gem. Do you know General Greer?
Yes, I was sent, actually... I was sent there by the Lord's Alliance. There was aid potentially being requested. We heard about, and we were coming to investigate, see what was going on. And we were also going to be looking into Greer, his actions, but as well as seeing if his handling of the situation and so on.
Why would you look into him?
Well, we want to see that he's on the up and up. That this whole thing that he was calling about wasn't his fault.
Did you think he was doing something wrong?
You can never be too sure these days.
Was it just to check, though, or did you think he was doing something wrong, maybe?
Simply to check.
Okay. And did you see him?
I saw him briefly. Had a meeting. Things went well. And then... afterwards, stayed the night, and then darkness.
How many were with you?
It was just me. I was going undercover.
Who knew you were there?
Well, any Harpers were definitely aware of my presence. It would have been one of the priestess at the Temple of Bahamut. She knew I was there, but she has a strong connection with the Lord's Alliance, so she can be trusted. Nell, I believe her name was. Beyond that, Thalos. All Thalos knew is that I was... General Greer.
Cool.
No, there's a lot of names being chuckled.
I was going to be like, I didn't say Thalos to anybody.
No, there's a lot. It's a shame when you look down at your notes at the wrong time. Look at the wrong page of notes. But anyway, she goes, General Greer, I didn't... All he knew is that I was an outside traveler, heeding the answer about possible aid regarding his predicament and the illness that was spreading across High Moon, but seems to be largely under control.
Did anything seem to be wrong when you were there? When you spoke to him?
With Greer? No. With High Moon's soon to be recovering. A lot more orcs than I was expecting, but that's all right.
So I'll pop out again to talk to everybody and fill them in on. Let's see. I don't know if I want to say all of this, but I'll say basically, yeah, it happened in High Moon 10 days ago. Was looking into the situation there. Spoke with General Greer, and it happened shortly after that. And I'm hoping that people will pick up on that, maybe questioning because of our past with Greer.
Yeah.
Greer again, huh?
I'm glad that this Rin didn't find anything suspicious, but there is something there. I know it.
Oh, we're just talking about that in front of everybody now. Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he was trying to be subtle. Didn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh. Well, she's gonna look back at Kryn and just be like, don't pay any mind to this conversation right now.
No.
Does Greer seem like an upstanding person? There was something just very subtle when we were after someone else. He gave this just like weird expression, and we spoke in... What language was that? Was it Draconic?
Yeah.
Draconic. Random language to be speaking for a general.
I think what we're also
mean,
trying to say is that someone knew they were there and trapped them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Not a coincidence.
we're not accusing
I'm
anyone
not...
of anything.
We're not accusing Greer, because he has his own things, and we didn't think anything was suspicious, but I'm just saying there was an alignment of like, but he seems to be alright, so we're fine.
Alize, stop talking.
Okay.
Randolph kind of
Okay.
looks at you and goes, well, I didn't personally know Greer when he was here. I knew that he was a member of the Temple of Bahamut and was an up-and-coming paladin, going through the ranks, seemed to be upstanding. I mean, a paladin of Bahamut and knowing Draconic is... I mean, that kind of tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
That wasn't the suspicious part, but anyway.
Yeah.
But either way, as far as I can only go off of reputation. Seemed to be an honorable paladin, standing up for various people and doing what paladins could. Though I should note, he did go up through the ranks rather quickly, faster than you would expect most to go. So it could be that they just thought his deeds were exceptional.
Like, how fast are we talking?
Fairly quickly. Like, managed to get to the rank of general within the span of a few years.
Oh.
And what's typical?
Decades?
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well,
Again,
unless it's wartime.
For legal
but-
purposes.
But we haven't necessarily been in any major conflicts for a while.
Do you know what city he was in when he was here?
Well, when he was here, let's see. He would have been... he probably would have been either anywhere between Arabelle or Suzail. He probably would have gone between those two. Suzail being the closest thing to a capital that we even have in this country.
Is there a map around here, or does Alize need to pull her map
No,
out?
there is a clear map behind him. Suzail
Okay.
is basically to your south. Excuse me.
Okay. I think just for flavor, Alize's pulling out her map and then also kind of memorizing, some of the things that she's missing, but not marking it because Rosa won't let her. So...
I will ask, is there anything you want me to ask Rin?
She doesn't remember what happened, like how she got there, or her last moments, or anything.
She just said that she went to bed in the darkness, right?
Pretty much.
That's what you said? Okay, yeah. No, she just went to bed after getting there, and then darkness.
Who was the last person she had a drink or food from?
Who was the last person you had food or drink from?
The innkeeper, where I was staying. I don't remember where, though. It was a pretty empty place, not busy at that time.
I'll just say the innkeeper.
How? Because we had recently passed through High Moon. What's the difference between when we were there and when Rin was there? It was only like a day or two, right? Because weren't we there like a...
It was definitely a little bit longer. It was probably closer to a full-on 10-day between the two of you, because you had about a 4-day journey or so to Arkenbridge, then another 4 to 5 day journey to the vast swamp and everything there, and then another few day journey to Marsenburg to begin with. So it would have been, you missed each other by a pretty decent chunk.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did thou talk to her at all, or any communication up until now?
Don't know if they know who that is.
Or did anyone talk to her in the gym? I mean, like, did she or feel anything like when
Sure,
she was being
I'll ask.
used?
So yeah, since you've been in here, has anybody else talked to you?
No, but I've been aware of my surroundings.
Have you noticed anything else?
I can only hear faint things and sensations.
Are you okay?
I mean, I'm in a soul gem. It's kind of hard to be kind of okay with that, but all things considered.
But are you hurting now? Or anything?
I'm not burning now, so no.
Well, I will try to find a way to let you go through the light.
Thank you.
So, with that, I'll wrap it up and pocket it so it's safe.
If that mage is on our side tomorrow, maybe he would know how to help her.
Hoping High Moon would have been safe, but if we take them down, seems like nowhere safe.
I honestly feel there's probably hundreds. I mean, at the very least, doing all coordinated attacks, and especially if the cults are coordinating with each other, I wouldn't be surprised. It's honestly a very smart, tactile position. As horrible as it is, but...
My question, though, is if this was in High Moon just 10 days ago, how did it get here? Who brought it? Was it the people we saw in the woods? Or did somebody else bring it to them? It could be something to ask the ones who were captured.
Because I think, wasn't the person that was leading it, he was the one that got all the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And had mentioned that they were teaming up with Dallas. So maybe they met up with like an agent, but I don't know if the people would know that. But we could try. I mean, it's a good thought.
Yeah. I mean, there's teleportation magics, there's
Right.
flight magics, there's again those boots that help go very quickly. So I'm not really surprised that it got here that quick, but it was obviously directed and definitely connected. So we can add that to our notes.
But I don't know if it was something done on purpose or not, but taking out Rin protects General Greer.
Yeah.
Now might be an interesting one to reach out to.
Yeah.
Rin did say they talked to Nell too. Nell knew they were there.
Oh. Okay.
And Harper's.
Yeah, I was about to say, if Amethyst is like, if we run into her, I think she should know this.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can't really get into contact with her, though. Did she leave any contact information for you?
Outside of the usual things of contacting via sending or anything along those lines, but those are usually mages, and I don't necessarily deal with mages, or at least I don't deal with the magics, I should specify. But as far as beyond that, there's not a lot of Harper activity in this city, at least one that's not outright, like there's no Temple of Iyun, for instance. Not like Arkenbridge, where you came from. But I imagine there are for sure Harpers acting within the city. Just getting in contact with them is a pain.
Yeah.
Does anyone in your organization have sending that met up with Amethyst? So she was staying here, wasn't she?
She was. She was staying here for a brief time before she made her way southward, I think is what she said, but she was keeping her business kind of private. Beyond that, as far as people, yes, there are definitely people who have magical capabilities. Nothing necessarily on the scale of a war wizard, but we definitely do have a mage that we keeps guard of the prisoners down in the basement. So,
Okay. Do you think he saw Amethyst?
he should have.
Okay. Might be, if you trust him, it might be good to pass that along to her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll do what I can. I'll pass it on to him, or have another mage that goes on rotation.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think. Okay.
Can I just once more insight this guy?
Me too.
Just with all of this, is he delaying us or hiding things, covering stuff up? Just inciting this.
No, I love it. Let's go. All right. Anyone who's rolling insight, Alze, did you roll?
Yeah, 11.
Gideon?
That'd be 10.
10. Rosa?
25.
Residence?
20.
All right.
Woo.
I love it when the party's paranoid. Means doing a good job. All right. All right. So, Gideon and Alize, as you're kind of looking at him, he is fairly hard to read. You just get the idea that being a leader of this military faction and trying to hide away various secrets, he's gotten used to giving off very much a blank face in almost any situation. Resident and Rosa, as you are reading him, You can definitely tell he's trying his best to, he's processing all this information. I mean, almost within the span of basically 24 hours, he found out that Elrin is not Elrin. This cult is now active, and guess what? Gideon was impacted. There's a soul in this gem, and this general is potentially sketchy. You can tell he's just trying to process a lot of information and his next course of action. He seems to be as forthright as he possibly can be within the context and bounds that he knows how to act.
So the poor man is just trying to keep up at this point.
He is
okay.
he is. It's very much that feeling of picking up a save file a year later and just being like, "What?" And it's a cutscene, and you pick up at a cutscene, it's like, and you're trying to remember everything that had happened a year ago. So
Okay.
I will just look to him now with that insight on him and just say there is a lot going on and a lot of it connects to us. I hope you will keep us informed on this so we can help, because we want to help.
Well, truthfully, I think you may be the only ones that I can maybe fully trust in this situation. I'm not necessarily used to all this cloak and dagger.
It's a lot, huh?
It is. But if the Harpers trust you, then I guess I trust you to an extent as well.
I'm glad.
With that, he goes and goes, very well. You have a meeting tomorrow. We'll go and keep this ruse up as best as possible. If you wish to interrogate the prisoners, then as far as I'm concerned, you have my blessing.
Yeah, when it comes to them, we didn't get to talk about it much, but we definitely did get the impression that they sort of didn't realize the extent for what they signed up for.
Well,
so if there's some sort of, I mean, they already feel like they're probably going to die with defecting, but if there's some way to help them or give them steps.
Sweeten the pot, is to say.
Yeah.
Well, normally cultists get the death penalty, so they were going to be dying regardless. But if we could potentially make a deal, as much as I don't like it, because it goes against what I'm supposed to be doing, they are causing a threat to Cormier. It should be what I should be doing right now, is that they should be heading toward the gallows tomorrow. However, again, if you have some way to be able to crack more information out of them, or potentially even see if you could find ways of how they got this gem, then you have my blessing. But there will be a Dragon Knight at least watching over your activities.
Oh, we're on the up and up. But yeah,
no mind
that's
control or
smart.
nothing.
Are you said you are all willing though to not just immediately execute them, like give them some sort of way out here?
If it winds up, they truly wind up benefiting Cormier and her interests, then yes. But if they cannot, then I have to abide by the laws of this land.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get that for sure.
I think they were already knowing what their fate would most likely be, even when they did give up. So we told them we would at least try to not necessarily make a deal, but just, talk with you and see. It'd be unfortunate, of course, to lose lives, but at the same time, they know what they did, even though it was marketed. Oh, and definitely watch for the suspicious, handing out of pamphlets to those who are downtrodden, because there's a lot of praying going on these two, Jason and Thomas. They were, down and out, and I guess someone approached them from the cult of Dendar and promised them happiness and good things and power and status and all these, and they posed it as a way to help and get them out of their situation. So they didn't even realize, truly, that they were doing more heinous acts. And then they kind of figured it out, but then they didn't think they could leave, I guess. So
Sounds pretty common for cult activity. They go for the they go for the downtrodden, those who have no hope, provide them some hope, and then brainwash them. Sounds pretty par for the course.
Yeah, so maybe there needs to be some programs for the folks who might be at risk for this, because that could probably go a long way. I know the church and temples and everything can only do so much, but keep your eye on that within your own walls and scope and spec.
So sometimes, though, people just trying to find a way to help, find community, end up onto the wrong place,
Yeah.
Possibly. But regardless, what you're
Don't
able
worry, we'll take care of it. Good guard, bad card. We've been there before.
Very well. In that case, report back if you're able to find any information, and we'll
get you the bigger fish.
Excellent.
Thank you for giving us a little bit of leeway with that.
Well,
no promises, of course.
Of course. And thank you for helping make Cormier a safer place.
Yeah.
Everywhere's a safer place.
We've been making friends everywhere, and we want to help.
Well, with that, it's starting to get a little late. I need to finish up this paperwork before turning in for the night. I'll keep you all posted.
Sorry for giving you more of that. My bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's par for the course.
To the others, to interrogate some people.
We can go talk if there's more. I feel like we got all we could, but maybe you have a different angle to go from. That'd be on you, though. I did what I could.
I got an idea. Done this before. But see if they take it.
They seem pretty nice, so all things considered.
Their names
Don't
are
scare them.
Jason and Thomas. Jackson
and Thomas.
Yeah. Jason is the one that went violent because
yeah, I'm the one who killed Jason. Yep.
Because I intentionally made him violent because I named him after Jason Todd.
All right.
So that was a little gift to me. But anyway, as you all, as you all leave the office and start to make your way down to the basement to go ahead and do some interrogation, so you can find out further information about the cult of Dendar, possible connections to Thalos, and maybe even Greer. That's where we're going to take a break for tonight. All right. Lots of interesting developments. Very interesting first half, especially regarding the Soul Gem. Can't wait to see where everything goes from there. You're not going to miss it, folks. Stick around. welcome back, everybody. Our heroes have just gotten done with a meeting with Randolph Kryn after bringing back to consciousness our friend Gideon. And after finding out many revelations, specifically regarding a soul gem, and that there's indeed a soul within the gem that they were using by the name of Rin, a member of the Lord's Alliance who was killed in High Moon, our parties decided to go investigate and question the cultists a little bit further, see what they could provide, as well as see what Gideon could get. And so as you all make your way down into the cellar area, unlike up above where there's a lot of warmth and light, here the light is almost intentionally lower. This would be considered almost dim light. In the center, there is an area where you do see two purple dragon knights guarding what looks to be a long hallway of cells. In the center, there appears to be on a pedestal a magical orb that is glowing a blue of sorts, and off in the distance you do see what looks to be a tabaxi kind of off in the corner, and just looks over and kind of majorly robes, goes, yes, what can I do for you?
Well, we've talked to Commander Kreen, and they were going to let us speak to the prisoners, cultists, if you would. Obviously under your great supervision.
Yes, I'm familiar with you all. You all are here regarding that of, how would I say, Ophelia or something like that? Yeah. Yes, well, you all brought in these cultists. Whatever questioning you have, will be here. So if you try to do any funny business, he kind of points. There's no way out except for those two guards and myself.
No funny
Are
business
jokes
at all.
allowed?
Okay.
Sorry.
She asked.
So the tabaxi kind of narrows their eyes at you, just goes, Faye, what can I do?
Can't beat him, might as well join him.
Humor an old woman.
Kind of just.
She is old.
He kind of just motions you away to go ahead and permission to go and speak with the cultists.
Much thanks. Looks at the others. Anything specific you guys want to ask before we go in, or direction you want to take it?
Well, I don't know.
You
why
guys had
he
your
said-
questioning, man, right?
Oh yeah, we already talked to them, so I don't even really know what more he thinks we can get from them.
Like,
Well,
just maybe when things
Soul Gem.
happened, if they know more about the Soul Gem, if they were in High Moon, if
Mhm.
if they came from somewhere else, if they know where the leader was, anything like that.
That's all really smart.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to listen to people's stories.
You would make a good lawyer, I'm just saying.
Why do I never get that compliment? When to be called a lawyer? You know what? We'll talk about it later. We'll table it for another time.
Lawyers don't pull pranks on random prisoners. That's probably why.
I didn't want to say a prank. I wasn't going to pull a prank on them. I was just going to tell a joke to the guards.
I
I would want you, trust me, I'd want you on my team for research. I'm not sure if I trust you not to piss off the judge when we're
Whoa.
in front
Whoa.
of someone.
I've partied with plenty of judges, okay? Anyways.
Exactly. I trust you to party with them. All right, let's get this going.
Trust her to be the rainmaker.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll kind of walk into where they're at.
Okay. Yeah. So eventually you do go, you see kind of at one of the farther cells they are located. And as you're walking by, you just see a wide collection of various ne'er-do-wells and people just caught up in this, seemingly just adorned in very simple clothing, chained in cuffed at the wrists and feet, not necessarily bolted to the floor, but just limited movement. And eventually you do see them, again, simple clothing, chained at the wrists and feet. Since they're not magical, that you can that they've been able to tell is they're not gagged or anything like that. Oh, look who it is, back for more.
Oh. Gideon LeBlanc. Haven't met you yet.
Oh, yes, so you were the one that we were supposed to target.
That would be me. And like you successfully targeted me. Kind of standing a little broad, kind of flexes a little bit. Not asleep though, so friends did a good job.
Clearly.
Is there tables, stools, or is it just kind of like a just open room?
There are definitely, so it's basically like a 10 feet wide hallway between the doors. You're right between them with various bars, so you can definitely grab some chairs and sit and talk to them between the bars.
Okay, but I couldn't give one to them because it's
No.
between the bars, right?
Correct.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was like an interrogation room or if it was
No.
the cell. Sure. Then if they're not sitting, he won't grab a stool. Are they standing?
They're sitting. They
are sitting. Okay.
They're sitting like against the wall. One's kind of on a bed, but they're both leaning, just almost resigning their fate.
Yeah, I'll slide up the stool and just kind of sit down, and that takes out some of his rations. So, now we made some introductions. Which one of you is Thomas?
The one on the cot just kind of raises his hand.
And Jackson, that would be you.
Yep.
And Jason was in charge of you, just a violent one. Want to go in without a fight?
He was on our level. He wasn't necessarily above us or below us, but he was definitely probably a bit more of a zealot.
He believed in the cause.
I guess you could say that.
How many of you in total were there? Sorry, again, I wasn't there.
Yeah, fine. He looks over at Thomas. As far as how many were, I mean, our cell didn't have that many. It was kind of just us. Then we were kept in the dark a little bit about what to do. We would be told what to do and then go from there.
So just the three of you in the city?
The three of us in the city, ranging out into the wilderness a little bit, trying to find people to take to be a part of Dendar's will, either to join us or sacrifice.
Jackson, Thomas, you guys originally from here? Where are you from?
I'm from here. We're from the town up north, Arabelle.
I've been there myself. Pretty down. I haven't been there myself, but I heard it's a pretty town.
It is.
So, what made you want to join Dendar? Tell me your story.
They both look the same. Well, our stories is like many others. Jackson's speaking. He looks. Our stories like many others. Just down on our luck. Not much to our name. And the idea of joining a cause to give us a purpose, to give us hope. Maybe having a bit of community or something like that. But it seemed different than those within various assemblies and things of that nature. It felt a lot less stiff, a lot less organized. Seemed a bit more free to do what we want while giving what many of us lacked.
Until it didn't become so much free, huh?
You gotta look. Yeah, we understand the irony in this.
I don't even mean to sell. I mean, things you had to do. I mean, sure, eventually you didn't want to be doing that. Or was it worth it?
The fear of being ostracized causes you to do many things.
He'll take one of his rations and crack it in half and just slide it to each one through the bars.
They kind of grab it.
Kind of eat another one, showing it's not poison or anything. Look, I've been down on my luck. Seen people like you, helped people like you. I know what it's like to not have a hand reach out to you, give you another chance. I was lucky enough to have that. I understand it seems this is the end of the line, and quite honestly, it could be. I'm sure you're aware of the risks of being part of Dendar's cult, and what they did, and the results of it. You got a rare chance. Not after you. We're after bigger fish. So, you have a chance. If you know any information, names, locations, this gem you found, how to get to you.
Well, that's as far as how it came in our possession. He kind of scratches his nose and just goes, well, that happened a few days ago. We were meant to be meeting up with an individual at the dock of night. They were kind of shrouding their face. Hid a lot of things about themselves. They...
Dark and ashy?
Not necessarily. Their voice was distorted, and their appearance was hidden in shadows. Us being, he kind of looks and he kind of points to his eyes and the fact that they're human. He goes, not necessarily too good in the dark, but regardless, gave us this gem, and we were given the orders, or at least further extent of the orders, I should say. Our leader knew more information. The why, the hows, and the whys. But all we knew is that we were given this gem, and this gem would allow us to be able to cast this spell.
Who's this leader?
Oh, he was killed. Your companions did that.
So not Jason. What was your leader's name?
Leader's name was...
I have it if you need it, but...
Yeah, go ahead, because... Yeah,
Steven.
Yeah, Steven. Yeah, I found it. I was like, I have him written down here. But yeah, Steven. The leader's name was Steven.
Never trust Steve, but at least my experience. Well, Steven's not here.
Exactly.
He's the one that arranged all this, put you all in danger.
He was assigned to us. He's not necessarily the one that arranged all this. He was given the information, and we followed through.
Anything more Steven talked to? How he contacted his upper ups? where they operated from?
They kept things very close to the chest. Not a lot of information. The most I can tell you is that, like a lot of people, more cult activity is going on the Dragon Coast. But that's pretty common knowledge. It would seem, especially with your group.
Any other details about this man?
That has been stated before.
Did Stephen live here?
No. He was more on the Dragon Coast, as far as he told us. Somewhere on there.
How did he find you?
He was directed to us.
How did he know about you?
He was directed to us.
Dendar?
By who?
The higher ups, they tend to. We get a little bit of initiates, and then we are assigned by the higher ups a master to pass on various teachings and to carry out their various tasks. Only then, when we are deemed to be worthy enough to gain the ranking of a master or what have you, are we allowed to learn further information about Dendar and her will and pass those teachings on to others.
Who told you about Dendar?
A person and a disciple in the links of Arabelle, where I'm from. Halfling woman.
And then was it Thomas who was from here?
Thomas was from the Dragon Coast area.
Okay. And for you? I'll ask Thomas.
Oh, Thomas. Oh, Thomas was...
Because they're from different spots, right? So
Yeah, he goes, yeah, similar... It's a similar story. Similar things happening. Yeah, I'm from Suzale.
You were ordered to come here, or like you were assigned here?
We were... When Stephen was assigned to us, we came here.
How long ago was that?
A month ago.
So you've all been here for a month?
Give or take.
Where were you staying?
There was not one spot we were staying.
You must have been somewhere, though.
Typically in the
If you were here for a month.
Typically in the outskirts of the city. We would just stay at various inns and taverns, but we would not let our business be known. We were just merchants, passerbys, travelers.
Did you have a mission to go after this? A directive? Or to just lay low here?
We were just doing what we were told by Stephen.
Well, right, but that it was just kind of... I understand that you just get singular directives, but that was kind of just... This is what it is right now. We'll worry about the next day when it's the next day.
Asking if you had any other missions during the month besides this.
Just seek out various victims. And then eventually one day we got this mission.
How many victims have you found before this in the city?
Not many. Maybe just 2.
What was this halfling's name? Do you know?
The halfling that found me, her name was Jessica.
And what about you, Thomas?
With me, it was a dragonborn by the name of Sapphire.
You heard the name Thalys?
Thomas kind of shakes his head. Jackson kind of looks at us. Not to my recollection.
I'll bring up a minor illusion and not really show the face, but almost like if it's still covered in shadow, kind of bring up at least the proportions of the man or whatever that was in his dream, at least. About the size, looking different.
Kind of looks and. I mean, it's possible. The figure did keep the. If you're referring to the person who gave us the soul gem,
Sorry. Yeah.
again, they kept a lot of their self very much hidden. It's
Just saying, if they were halfling, this wouldn't match, is kind of what I'm saying.
Right. And the halfling is the one that got me about, well, when I
Sure.
first signed up for the cult.
Just making sure at least this reform makes sense.
Question. When he brings up the illusion, do either of the or any of the guards? There's 2 guards, right?
There's 2 guards kind of like off on the opposite end of the hallway, kind of watching you.
Like a tabaxi and one other, you said?
The tabaxi is a mage, and there's looks to be about 2 human knights.
So 2 guards and a tabaxi. Okay.
Yes.
Do
Yep.
any of them react to the image of this?
Yeah. Go ahead and
That's smart.
go ahead and make some insight checks.
9.
Ooh, 22.
Can we all participate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hooray!
I mean, it makes sense. You all would be kind of on the lookout for stuff.
Especially as Gideon's taken the prime of this. Okay. Delete.
22!
Nice.
Together. 21.
We were
So
almost there. We were almost there.
Oh man.
I'm not
I hate
feeling
you at
22.
We were this close. We were on the verge of greatness. As you're kind of taking a look, the 3 of you definitely do see almost like at least. Let me double check here. Yeah, you definitely do see like the kind of like the grips, grip around their spears kind of tighten ever so slightly.
And just reiterating it, he's not showing the face. It's just the silhouette. Okay.
Yes.
I'll make sure.
The silhouette, but you've also said the name Thalys.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Good point. Touche.
Was it the grip tightening? Like, at which point was it? When the name was said? When he started to cast a spell, or when the illusion was there?
Fair enough. Based upon that, it looks like it was when the name Thalys was said.
Okay.
And we do know that Randolph Kern had said that he made people aware, right, within this.
Yes. Well, he's made people aware to keep an eye out for the War Wizard. He has been very discreet on exact information.
Okay.
But as stated, he seems to be kind of intentionally almost trying to lay a trap.
Right.
You said it was the guards, not the tabaxi.
Correct. The tabaxi is kind of off in the distance, in the corner of the room, kind of like keeping an eye on you all, but at the same time, kind of just keep watching things from afar, but also seems slightly disinterested.
Mm-hmm. As cats do.
I want to keep an eye on the guards just to see if they look like they're getting nervous as this prolongs, like holding on to stuff or anything like that.
And you said so nothing there. What? Anything about mage name Hatham?
No, nothing about that name.
changes the minor illusion again to make it seem like Greer, but again shrouded, so like Enedenes. Because I figured it's a little bit more bulky.
Yeah.
More like the first one, more like this one.
What's this? One of the mages, one of the cultists, kind of looks up and examines and goes, again, I didn't get much of a look, but the person, and even in the shadow, did seem to have wider shoulders.
Was there any trying to think, like, especially like Bahamut, would they have like
Pauldrons?
what they're called, pauldrons that have like a distinct like wing or anything to them?
Not necessarily.
Nothing like identifying.
The most thing would probably be symbols on the chest. It really depends upon one, like, are they trying to be more ceremonial? Are they trying to be more going to combat? A ceremonial dress, you would definitely know. They would definitely have like the wings and stuff like that.
Okay. But sneaking around, probably not. No. Oh. They didn't say where they were coming from or how they got to you. Because pretty far down south.
They didn't say much of anything, just that this would help us achieve our task of casting this spell, this ritual.
And where did they meet you?
What?
Do you have a map of any sorts? Or a piece of the city?
Oh, no.
He goes,
Look up to the guards. You get one for us.
With that, one of the guards looks and kind of slowly but surely, one of them gestures. Gone. Yep.
Which one was it? Were they both nervous, or just one of them nervous?
They both slowly look at each other. They're both of them are slightly tightening their grips. With that 22, as you're examining them, they both are trying to be very careful in their movements almost. And then one of them gestures to go ahead and go.
Okay, bye, Gideon.
Oh my gosh, plot twist!
Gideon also leaves.
Sorry, everyone was frozen. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
He literally said, "Go ahead and go," and then you left, and we were like,
Yeah, it was perfect.
Go ahead and go. All right. Yeah. All right. Stay tuned, everybody. But no, anyway. So back to it. The other one seems to kind of be. They both are definitely getting on edge a little bit. And then one of the guards motions. The one on the left motions like the one on the right to go ahead and get something. It's gone for a few moments. Eventually,
Getting a little nervous. You all right?
You are talking with cultists. It kind of makes me a little bit nervous.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's a D12, Dealey. Don't roll it.
I mean, go ahead and roll it. See what happens.
"Is that 20?"
Girl.
Okay. What's my insight? 26.
Oof.
Very
Now
good.
it's a 22.
Mine's just a 13 this time.
So, Resident, you're still on
I didn't
edge.
roll as good.
Yeah. So, Resident, you're still kind of on edge and being a little cautious. There's definitely merit to his words, it seems. Alze and Rosa, with your rolls, especially you, Rosa, with yours, you're able to look and you almost see like there's like a bead of sweat going from his forehead almost down, where there's definitely more going on.
And these are Dragon Knight
These are Dragon Knights.
boys. Dragon Knight boys. Okay.
Yeah. Dragon Knight boys.
Boys.
Boys with a Z.
I mean, they might just be sweaty, but maybe not.
Hey, it's armor. It gets sweaty.
So they're holding their weapons a little tighter. They look super nervous, both of them.
Yeah.
I poke Gideon. And then I'll be like, I think these guys are super nervous. Like, not making sense for the current situation.
I'll kind of turns my backs to him and just look at her. So like my back's to the guards, talking to Rosa. What did I say? Made them nervous. Because he wasn't paying attention to the insight rolls or anything.
That was me who caught that too. Or you caught it too, did you?
Mine
We
too,
both
I
got
caught
21. We both got 20.
Yeah. Alzay and everyone but Gideon caught it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Talking about Thalos.
And looks for confirmation from Revenant. Alzay.
I'm gonna send Cal running up to Crin's office.
The guard's looking is watching and goes, "What are you doing?"
He has really bad diarrhea, so if you want to be cleaning this up, I'm sending him upstairs. He had way too much to drink when he was watching this guy.
Make a deception check.
Good lord.
It's a +4. Dirty 20.
He looks and he takes his pike, just poof, puts it in front and goes, "Your companion stays with you."
Oh,
We
well, I
have
cleaned that up,
freedom
but
to be down here and interrogate. Why are you blocking?
It's all right, Alice. It's okay. They're just doing their job. We'll clean it up
I
if we
know.
have to.
Okay.
I'll turn back to the cultists. Look, we're trying to maybe spring a trap on catching a bigger fish. Maybe you guys could be helpful in this. Alice 1. There's a planned attack tonight as soon as we get out of here. Maybe a contact, maybe if you know someone that can maybe get us into him, or maybe to his apprentice.
I don't know how to do that. I don't. I never got anywhere up there.
Well, either way, sounds like you might be the same way out with this mage if this keeps up. Is there any difference with the guard as the more he's like threatening Thalos, or like making it seem like there's an attack on him?
I'll say at that point, go ahead and make a deception check just to see if you're able to goad him.
24.
24. Looks.
And a character that has charisma.
At this point, as you're kind of talking, the other guard does come down and comes back with a map of the city. The other guard shifts a little bit and definitely tries to kind of is shifting in their armor a little bit. Kind of seemed almost playing it off as stretching and getting a little bit loose, readjusting. But you can definitely tell readjusting things because it seems like he can tell that things are that maybe he was losing his cool a little bit.
Yeah, glance over to Resvin, just kind of seeing what. Now we got this map. You can show us this spot. Maybe a good spot to spring a trap. Then.
Well,
While they're talking,
yeah.
Cal has the ability to detect invisibility. Can Alize slip really quick into his sight to see if she can see anything?
Yeah, as you go ahead and do so, let's see. You kind of look around and don't really see anything of note for anyone that's in this room.
Okay.
What's the Tabaxi guy doing? Because he didn't seem involved, does he? Like, does he notice the guards getting all shifty?
I'll say, since you're looking at that, he's definitely paying a lot more attention now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the moment with blocking of the Cal.
Yeah, because that's like super weird. Yeah.
You could definitely tell he is kind of not necessarily standing up, but definitely, whereas before he kind of lounging, now a bit more focused and listening in on the conversations.
Just because, Alice has necromancer vibes, I'm going to do Eyes of the Grave.
Yeah.
To just see if there's anything weird in here,
Yeah,
especially with those two guards.
So as you go ahead and do so, you, again, pick up Gideon, but apart from that, you also Bark, because Bark would be with you at this point. You kind of look over, and you definitely do see a little bit of a hint of necrosis and almost undead energy coming from the two guards.
Ooh.
Always Resvin that's uncapping this stuff. I love it.
Love it.
So good.
We love our dumb boy. That's
man.
not dumb at all, but very smart.
He's specifically educated.
So,
just curiosity. Do I have any idea why there would just be a hint on them? Because if it's different than Gideon's, right?
It's definitely different than Gideon's. This one you would gather that just taking a look. Eyelash.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Start initiative.
Start initiative. I'm angry about an eyelash. As you go ahead and take a look, you definitely gather that they have a little bit of a hint, and the hint seems to be stemming from something beneath their armor.
Just kind of lean into Gideon again and whisper they have something necromancy under their armor.
The Tabaxi is the higher commander, like the higher ranked one.
Oh, yeah, you get that. Just based upon them being a mage and kind of more off in the distance, keeping an eye on the two others.
Did we get their name? I'm sorry.
No, you did not.
I'm so sorry. I'm so rude. He's like eating the last bit of his rations. Could we get any water for them? And I didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
Looks at the Tabaxi, goes. He looks over, motions to one of the other guards, the one who didn't get the map, and motions and goes, "Go and get them some water." He goes,
"Could you get enough for all of us? Maybe both of you?"
And he looks over and goes, gives a slight nod, and goes,
"I'm parched. I've been sleeping all day."
He looks, oh yeah, I remember that. As far as names go, my name's Viren.
I'll wait for them to get out of earshot for a second and go over. Veer and my companions and I have been seeing them get a little shifty and see some necromancy items underneath their armor, maybe at the chest. Wonder if they're in league with Alice. Be able to command them to check it.
He looks, goes, well, I was definitely aware of shifty attitudes. The blocking of, I'm assuming that was a familiar. But that is worthy note. I can... Here's what I can definitely dismiss them for the night. We can let Kryn know about these possibilities. As far as ordering to see about those necklaces, I can definitely see if I can do something.
Why not keep them here, bring Kryn here? Rather know where they are than let them go. Especially with everything we just said.
We just dropped a whole lot of information overload on these guys to try and get reactions, so I'd rather them not.
Yeah.
One second. He hovers over to the you see the little ball, places his hand on it. He's been made aware.
I'm gonna insight that.
Sure.
He's totally
feel like
coming. He just never shows up.
Yeah, he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here 3 hours later. 24.
Telling the truth.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just good vibes. We're good. We're good. I assumed so, but you never know.
Say he's on his way?
Yep. He is.
And Gideon will get boisterous again, as, you know, I'm sure, not to, like, make anyone feel uncomfortable or, like, think we're doing anything, and go back to the map and just try and, like, kind of small talk, interrogate them until the guards and Kryn shows up, back up.
Yeah, they point out one of the alleyways. Seems to be an alleyway toward one of the walls near almost like one of the southern districts, far off from any port eye or any naval eyes, but definitely kind of off in the shadows. It kind of makes sense, almost kind of slums type area of the city. As far as eventually, as you're kind of keeping up this act, adorned more in bits of armor, definitely has a bit of a show of force, and even brandishing a much heavier plated helmet. Kryn makes his appearance downstairs. All right. He kind of leans on a bit of an axe. I was summoned down here. Tell me what's all the business about.
Okay, whatever you end up saying is totally fine. All I imagine is also going, like, tattletaling.
Yeah.
On,
There's the bad man. Get him.
You're bad!
Get him!
Dead.
Get him!
He looked at me weird. I just wanted you to do something about it. I'm just trying to get a job. Well, a friend here is got some great eyes. Seems your two guards here seem to have a little bit of something necrotic going on. We just want to make sure they're all right, you know, on the up and up. Is that right, my friends?
Their eyes kind of look dart back and forth looking, and you can see Kryn. There's almost, not just almost, there's basically almost fire in his eyes and looking daggers. Like, if this man could kill with his gaze, they would be dust on a wall. And they look, and they try almost to go into a specific weapon, but he pulls his axe and says, I dare you to try it!
Sorry, buddy.
He goes, if what these folks say is true, then maybe I will consider sparing your lives if you reveal it now. Versus definitely your lives being lost. Because as far as I can tell, there's 4, 1, and a mage against the 2 of ye. Not good odds there, lads.
And I missed a fight, so I'm egging to go for one.
And with that,
Oh, I'm
so
ready.
And with that, Gideon, I'll say go ahead and make an intimidation check and make it with advantage.
Yeah.
How far away are they from us?
30 feet.
Ooh.
22.
They look and they're straight up shaking at this point.
I want to. Can I do that? No, I can't. Nope, I can't do it right now. We're good.
Fair enough.
Alzay's just looking very ready.
They look and they do drop their weapons and they hit the ground with a clatter. And goes, it's nothing against you, sir. It's nothing against even Cormier or Marsenberg. Stow it! Why did you get involved with this mage? He threatened us. He said that if we didn't partake in his wills or anything that needed to be done, well, then he would threaten. He would take our families and things like that. We were forced to. Yes, we didn't want to betray the ROs. He saw people within us. He saw our weaknesses and decided to try to exploit it. I swear, sir, we didn't mean anything by it.
So what is it? What's under your armor?
With that, they kind of grab and they pull it up, and you just see a necklace. And it's a necklace of just what looks to be a skull with gems in it. It was an enchantment that we were told it would make us more potent in combat. But that is all that he told us that it did.
Yeah, can I run up and try and rip it off of them before it does anything? So I was just worried about that.
You can certainly do so.
Yeah.
We'll say, as you're seeing this happen, running up, to see if you get there in time, we're going to have it be, for those running up, okay. Mm-hmm. Just for organization, who's running up? You two. Okay. Yeah. And Resident. Okay. Just to see who gets there first, and I'll just for even further clarity, there's one on the left, one on the right. Which ones are you guys going for?
Left.
Left?
Who was talking at the time?
The one on the right.
We'll go for the right.
Resident, which one are you going for?
So I would let them have the first step, and then I would Blessing of the Raven Queen over to whatever one they didn't go towards. So if I guess Gideon would be watching first, probably, so the opposite of Gideon.
Right. So in that case, Raven,
I'm ready to. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I feel like can I hold like a healing spell or something?
Yes, you can. I am writing all this down. So in that case, we'll see. Just to, in that case, we're just for Clint 6. We're going to roll initiative to see about the order of things. So go ahead and roll initiative just to see where things will go. I have.
Oh
no,
slowing it.
21.
21. Alize?
Also 21.
What?
Resident, I believe you have the higher dexterity at 18.
I
I
have
have
an
a
18.
17. She has an 18.
Okay, so in
She's
that
up by
case,
one.
Alize, I'll say you're a 22. Gideon?
We did it, boys. Natural 20, 21. And I'm definitely in the bottom of that.
Nice.
You'll be at a modified 20. And then Rosa.
4.
I was
So close.
I was ready for the other 21.
That would have been so cool.
All right. Either way, this works out as Resident, you are able to do a bit of the Raven Queen bamf on over, but Alze, just because of initiative, you're able to go ahead and get there right in time to go ahead and try and rip it off. And I'll say go ahead and make an athletics check.
Yeah. And with the 35 feet, I feel like she's trying to pull it back as she's running to and then using that little bit of extra to go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You said acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics, since you're trying to just rip it off. This is pure force.
That's fair.
Give her advantage with a help action since we're on the same person.
Yep. And you're next in initiative anyway, so I'll count that.
That's a 16.
16. All right.
Thank you.
With the assistance of Resident getting there just in time, you both basically wind up going for and grabbing and ripping the necklace off of the person. And then with that, Gideon, you're able to go ahead and rush on up. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
I was curious because he was like on border of like raging for the intimidation. Would he be able to rage on the way, or is that not enough? Okay.
I'll allow it.
I'll do that with advantage then. Thank you for advantage. 19? 19.
Okay, able to go rip it off, and as you're going there, you do feel a little bit almost like a burning sensation in your hand. Go ahead and make for me a Constitution save.
18.
18. Okay. All right. As you feel it kind of burn in your hand, but you're able to, let's see. So, that'll be, since you succeeded, that'll be 8 points of necrotic damage, but with your ability, that'll be brought down to 4 points of necrotic damage.
Sweet.
So, but with that, you're able to go ahead, hold on to it, and you just see it you just see in it bits of black smoke bellowing out of it.
Is it just Gideon that's feeling that, or?
Just Gideon, but I'll say, Alize, as you're holding it, you're starting to feel a sensation in your hand too.
This is tingling a little bit.
Make a con
Take
save.
it out of her hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
you take it out of her hand, and just in time, as it starts to go, you start to see again the billowing smoke starting to emanate from it.
Can we stab
Wait.
these things? The gems?
Or do they seem expended?
Possibly. They're possibly expended. It's hard to tell just by looking at them.
Still be holding on to mine. Just he's not afraid of if it burns again on him. He's just gonna see what happens. Well, you're welcome. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Can I just kind of because I was waiting to heal, but
Yeah.
was more in like observing mode. Could I tell maybe what it was gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, was it gonna make them fight or kill them or?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Like an aggression thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like hold it out to her.
Yeah. And no worries. There a lot happened there in the span of a few seconds, so no worries.
Yes. You said Arcana?
Yes, this would definitely be an Arcana check.
19.
19. As you're kind of examining it and looking, just based upon how it impacted Gideon, as well as even Alize was starting to feel something, and with how the guard was reacting, the Dragon Knight was reacting, you can tell that this was, at this point, it was triggered to kill them.
Okay. Insta kill type of spell.
Yeah, and you can tell the way Gideon, the fact you've experienced Gideon enough to where, okay, this probably wouldn't have harmed him, but what doesn't harm him could have probably killed a lower station guard.
And it was an insta kill sort of thing, not necessarily like a ow.
Yeah, it's not
And you die.
it's not the poison damage in like Warcraft type situation.
It's literally what like something like that. And everyone tries to the oh.
Yeah, no, it's
Why are these NPCs NPCing? That's weird.
Sorry, it's like the damage effect. They just like flash red every so often, and then they walk down the hall and they just keel over.
Take off the necklace. Dang it.
Surprise! This has been the world of Viva La Dirt League the entire time. Of
Unequip in Baldur's Gate when like so many people told me at the end of their combats, like they're like, "Yay, we did it!" And then NPCs will just run into a moonbeam and then instantly die.
Like fire on the ground. You're like, jump over it. Come on.
My favorite is when the combats end and they're just bleeding effects and everyone just yells in unison. But anyway, keeping on, you're able to see that the smoking effects have largely gone away and the knights are looking at you and just staring down and
Oh, what did he have you do? What did he want you to do for him?
Are you thinking clearly now?
looks. He wanted us to keep an eye on things within these halls, to be eyes and ears, to report on any movements, any people that came through, anyone important, to hit both his goals and potentially any allies' goals, but we weren't informed of any other goals. We only knew him as Elrin.
Is it just you two, or there are more? Because you seem to know you each were working for him. Are there more?
The one guard just slowly kind of leans up a little bit against the wall, seems to be catching his breath. The guard that you saved, that you and Alize saved, Rezavan. There are more.
Here?
Within this city that are under Elrin, or I guess Thalas's thumb. We only knew him as Elrin
Makes
at the
sense.
time, I should specify.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we knew him as Thalas.
Did he reveal that to you?
Yes. And again, almost as leverage.
Sorry if you already said this. When did this start?
Several months ago.
So was there a reaction that happened when we came?
You were definitely greater targets, but more so, the kind of look, you, Gideon. He wants you.
Yeah. Figure that part out.
Feel so flattered
Alize.
we're of import. Mm-hmm.
Alize, see anything?
Invisibility? Or magic?
Visibility.
Okay, she's gonna go through Cal, eyes turning
How many
I need
times?
to be able to see it.
green.
How many times can you do
Like a
that?
scrying thing. Right?
Tressums can just do it. It's an innate ability. I'll let you decide on that, but it's just a part of detective. There's no. It's not an action or anything. It's just ability. They have detectability, keen smell, and poison sense.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure. With that, even
That was
then,
better than Sprite.
well, even then, the duration it lasts for 1 hour, so it's still
Okay.
you don't even
Okay.
you don't even need to recast it. So
Okay. So
yeah.
I think I would have had Cal do like a little loop as this was all going around. He's not leaving this area, but he's just kind of perusing. So if when Alize asks if he's seen anything, he'll just give her reports.
Yeah, he looks. Yes, there's a strange orb over in the corner.
Jill walk over and point it out to our Varin friend.
He looks over. You see his eyes go like almost like a milky white and goes, "Ah." And he just seems to cast a spell off in the corner. I told you.
I was wondering how we knew to trigger the necklace.
I told you.
I lean over. I lean over to Gideon. You missed your chance to say what you wanted to say earlier.
Gosh, damn it. Your wife's gonna say hello.
My insult!
That's right. To be honest, I need to keep working on it. It's not quite finished anyway.
With
I
that,
was just trying. It was basically your wife, but still working on the first thing.
with that, Kryn, with that, Viren looks over. Kryn, I told you several times we need to increase the wards around this place. Do you believe me now?
No,
The
Granny,
budget.
you deserve a raise.
Oh
So-
my gosh. Okay.
And a little evidence and witnesses for you. And he heard everything we just said.
He did. He knows you're here. We don't know.
Aethan's in danger.
Very well could be. If he's not an ally.
Of course.
But at this point we cannot
Even if he is an ally, he's still in danger. All of his other apprentices he's using for fodder to advance his experiments.
Right. You
If
mentioned
if he's threatened some of your guards, I think there's a good chance he has done the same.
Good point.
you just see him tapping his axe and kind of biting his lip.
While he does that, Gideon just slowly reaches into his pouch, brings out a gold, and flips it over to Rezvin and Alize.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good job.
You three, he motions to Alize, Resvin, and Rosa. You three, you said that you're not ready for combat, yes?
Oh, I can still
I-
kick plenty of it's just magical abilities or
I'm like halfway. I could still do it. It's just not full capacity. But if we need to go, I'll be okay.
I am ready.
I'm ready to kick some butt.
I do not know what awaits for us. But if what was found here is definitely remaining to be true, then I fear that our desire to wait to tomorrow morning, if you all agree, is probably not fortuitous.
Yeah.
We don't try for this every time, but we somehow just end up going right into the action. We're ready. We've been trying to be a little more patient, but, seems like this one just kind of played out how it did.
She's gonna turn to Jackson and Thomas. You don't have either of these weird things on you, do you?
No, that was not us. No.
Well, I know it's okay. I'm just saying you don't also
No,
have that.
I'm
All right,
saying that's not how our cult works.
I would have
Oh.
seen them too.
fair.
They don't.
Also gives us a little more credence that our other friend was the one that met them with the stone. Otherwise, if it had been Thales, he would have given them these.
Mm-hmm.
Good chance of it.
Kryn, you said that Jackson and Thomas had a chance to be freed if they could be proven useful to Gormir. What do you say we potentially bring these two to also help bring a fight to our friend? I mean, if we're going in,
or maybe probationary work for a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, I don't know. And
I don't think so.
What? Or fine.
I think they'd be in more danger than anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I just shot the other guy and he died really quickly, I don't want the same thing to happen to these two.
You're really good at that, Resident.
What?
And I just looked to
them,
them,
kill them
look
instantly.
to them, look to the other two. I want you guys to live if I can, just so you know. That's why I'm not bringing you.
Okay.
You're like, please don't
I mean,
take this.
I took out Steven in like what? 2 things?
That's the point.
So yes,
Yeah.
let's not take these ones.
Alright.
I
No,
was just
they
like,
were
shields. I'm fine with that,
useful,
but I guess
though.
that's a Faye thing.
yeah, she's not gonna say it out loud,
Actually, humans. That's what they're good for.
but
Just wait till I can get my skeleton army, and that can be our
Yes.
shields.
I'm close to getting a Fae spirit companion, so
So, with that, Kryn, he nods along. All right, you two. I'll deal with you later. For the time being, he looks over and goes to Viren. Muster as many forces as you can. We are heading toward the castle. You are coming with us. Ophelia, I think, should just come with us for the sake of safety.
I agree.
Also, Via and Crane, if you have any clerics, anyone that can see these things, you could easily point out any other guards that are going to be in league.
Well, we will do what we can. It's members of the Watch, so who knows? They may have already been bought.
I will say, when we first got here, I did look with my eyes, and I did not see anybody then. So I don't know how many there are.
Well, either way, it's good to keep an eye out. We'll do what we can. You have 1 hour.
I have a question I'm gonna lean over to Rosa. Didn't you say that you had some sort of vision that Ophelia was gonna be in danger and getting in a fight here?
Yep. That I did.
Yep. Alright.
That's why she sticks with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been ultra paranoid this whole time. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
You really like saying that,
Oh,
lady.
I never doubted you.
We'll make sure it's not the worst version of your vision.
Thank you.
So, with that, you're given 1 hour to prepare. So you can go ahead and do a short rest
Yeah.
to regain anything that you need to, as well as
Yeah.
basically, if you have any abilities that are regained on a short rest, you can do so. You can also re-roll hit die plus your Constitution modifier for hit points.
Is it
Yeah,
only
nice roll there,
one
Gideon.
dice,
No,
or can we use
You can use many.
Okay.
I should get max just by... I don't even need to roll. I get max either way. I add 4,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
I'm down 3. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that, if there's anything you all wanted to do and prepare for the hour, or outside of the sharpen the blades, prepare the armor.
Do they have any like potions available?
Yes, they definitely do have potions of healing available, as well as a few others. Generally, most uncommon potions would potentially be at your disposal.
Any potion of like, ogre or giant strength sort of thing?
Let's see.
About that spell, that potion in Baldur's Gate, when you drink it and then you get a long rest
An
after
extra-
10 minutes.
Oh, that is That is an
Isn't that catnap,
Like
essentially?
kidnaps the spell.
oh the cat the
Something
spell.
like
There's a spell catnap that's from the Acquisitions Incorporated book.
Yeah,
I've used
yeah.
those.
But there is actually a potion that an elixir that simulates a long rest. So there is, to answer
funny.
your question, yes, there is in fact a potion of hill giant strength that will run you about 100 gold pieces.
That's not bad. You said Hill Giant?
Hill giant. It is. It brings your strength up to 21. It is a potion, and it lasts for 1 hour.
I'm gonna buy it.
All right.
And this is available.
There are potions that are most uncommon potions should be available. I rolled and it was there.
Okay.
Down to 3 gold, y'all.
Oh man,
Dang.
you can't pay us anymore for helping you.
Well, y'all get silver from now on. You've
I
got
have
enough gold.
2 things I want to do.
Okay.
First thing, we have 2 pieces of armor that we got from the cultists in the forest that maybe we should give out to somebody. Right?
I already
Oh,
have
the
magic
armor, yes.
so someone else can
There's the breastplate and the studded leather. So can we find out
Yes.
what those do exactly
Yeah.
in all of this?
You- Yeah, in the hour you'll be able to find out that the studded leather is a +1 studded leather armor, and that the breastplate is a +1 breastplate. We got there.
Okay. So, does anybody want to take one? Because I wear studded leather, but
take it.
Yeah, you take it.
okay.
You can get your symbol easily transferred over, no problem.
Yeah, I will
I already have studded leather.
probably do that as part of the whole thing. But I'll save the other thing, and I'll just transfer over the symbol and take the studded leather.
Fair enough.
I'll
So
save the other thing.
perfect. +1 studded leather. There's the +1 breastplate as well. If anyone wanted that, that is medium armor.
Yeah, I think I can only take the light stuff because of flying.
Yes, that was the limitation that we put onto it.
What is a breastplate?
It is made of metal, unfortunately.
Does that matter? In 5e.
Druid.
Generally, druids can't use anything but metal, but personally, I think that's a dumb rule. I mean, if you're already wielding... If you're already wielding a stick, like a quarterstaff, okay, like...
Yeah.
Breastplate's a 14.
Yeah.
AC.
It's 14, so I'll bring it up to 15 base plus dex. Max of 2.
Does my studded leather armor help out Helic at all?
Yeah, I could
Is that-
help.
Okay, I'll give that to him.
Alright.
So I'll transfer over the symbol, and then I will give the old armor to him.
You do get disadvantage on stealth with the breastplate, I think.
You do.
Oh. Okay, I already do the worst. So. It's fine.
I mean, if it's worth it for the AC for you, I mean, if you're already low stealth anyway.
Nah, that's okay. I'll keep it for now. We can hold on to it. If this fight goes poorly, maybe she'll consider switching, but for now, we'll keep it. If Ophelia needs it, she is like an armor girl.
There you go.
Sure, yeah.
But
I do have
I don't know
a
what
Red
her
Wizard's
stuff is.
chain shirt. In case anyone wants to cosplay.
Oh, cosplay. I have 2 questions lit.
Mhm.
1, potion of fire breath. Is that...
Let's see. Well, we will see if it is available. Let's see. Okay. And Let's see, what thing is it? It is, yes, and it is also worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay, and 2, does it work if I fed it to Cal?
I'm gonna say no because you can't, because familiars
Okay.
cannot attack in combat.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep. I love the
I'm
idea,
plotting.
but I love the idea, but
Fire breathing cat. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
okay.
I'll just go to Gideon, put a hand on his shoulder. I'm with you through all this.
Appreciate that. Sorry I wasn't there for you guys, but thank you for having my back.
Always will.
You doing all right?
Everything is worse than I thought it was.
Seems like it is. Not everything is this down and dreary or this much betrayal. We just seem to be in the epicenter of it at the moment. Keep holding on to why you want to hear people's stories and why we want to stop the people quieting those stories. It's worth it in the end. I'm definitely in it with you, buddy.
Definitely.
Definitely.
You can pat on the back.
Right. So as you all have make final preparations, sending your buying your potions, your artifacts, you see.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Can I think of one small thing getting? I'm so sorry. I was meant to do it before he fell asleep and everything else. During the hour, he probably wouldn't leave the compound or anything, but he would set up a small candle and say a prayer to Lathander to look over, open the others till he can get to him.
Okay. You feel like as you reach out, someone hears you. As the hour comes up, having your potions in hand, knowing, or potentially even not knowing what's to come, you see Kryn wielding a massive battle axe, slinging it over his shoulder. He goes, "All right. Truthfully, we don't know much. We just know that someone within the ranks of the castle, the war wizard, has apparently been corrupting those to his side, and have ill intent meant for Cormyr and her people. You all signed an oath to be able to protect Cormyr and everyone within it. Tonight, I plead with you to uphold those oaths, so that we all can see the sunrise. So, if you intend to follow that oath, then follow me. The lot of you who have been chosen to stay behind, you fulfill those oaths that night by defending this garrison and those within." And with that, there are people that stand up, who are signed and join. And he goes, "Very well. For Mosimba!" And with that, with you all in tow, you start to make your way with a small group of purple dragon knights. Start to make your way through the city and up the hill. And that's where we're going into tonight's session. As things are starting to build, we will see what happens next session. It's going to be very interesting. I am excited, folks. This is always curious to see where things go from here. One of the reasons that we love D&D. Seeing how plots and twists and turns in every direction. So not going to miss next week, folks. Trust me on this one. But as always, thank you all so much for joining us. Keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to official artists Rachel and Dee Lee for the character art. You can follow them under their socials Pip400art and Raphaziel respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Thanks to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.